Hello everybody, it is more Mikey Kaneko with Wednesday, October 22nd with a startling revelation on the paper. Apparently, Martin McFly Jr. was jailed for theft. I can't believe this, he seemed like such a good guy. But in all seriousness though, the paper today for USA Today is awesome. Like, if you open it up, like it's just the cover. This is normal, boring, actual stuff. But look. If you open it up, there's a giant Jaws 19 poster and it's awesome. The best Jaws sequel of the year. Also in other unrelated news, I'm updating my iPhone to the next, whatever iOS update it is. It's like 9 something. Don't know the exact number. And last night I watched Back to the Future Part 1 and Part 2 in the theater. I didn't stay for Part 3 because it started at like 9:30 and I was like, I'm gonna go home now. I don't feel like staying up till midnight. So I just watched the first two especially because the second one, that's really the only one I needed to watch yesterday, but it was just so much fun. Like I went to the theater and the theater clapped for a lot of things. Like they clapped for a few parts during the first and second one, but I started one of the clapping like when Doc, when they got to the future, he goes, "It's Wednesday, October 21st, 2015. I just kind of did that, and then everybody in the theater started clapping, and I was like, I started a movement. Today in my creative writing class, we continued working on our character development for our character that we decided to create, and that was pretty much the only thing we did that day, or in that class. But today in my apologetics class, our teacher actually got Star Wars and Star Trek mixed up, which made me laugh so much because he thought Spock was in Star Trek, and I know everybody jokes about it because they're like, it's so obvious of a thing, but the fact that it actually happened, it was just hilarious, and I was like, I have to add this to the vlog. Today in my math class, we continued working on what we were doing yesterday, as in we took the quiz, and then after that we learned a new section, and I finished all my math in that class period. So that was awesome, because it means that I don't have any homework tonight. And the quiz, we have online quizzes, which we basically take as many times as we want until we get the grade that we're happy with. And on the first try, I got a 100%, which I didn't even think was possible, but I somehow got it, so that is awesome. So I'm proud of myself for that. Then I went to lunch, and today in lunch I figured out that we're not allowed to eat at the table that we've been eating at for the entirety of the year so far, so we're moving over to the table like 2 feet away from it. So, I mean, I know we're allowed to eat at that one because it's not one of the special ones. So, I don't know why we're not allowed to, but I mean, it's not even the school's table, so I'm not even gonna argue with that. Today in my English class, we were going to watch the volleyball game that our classmates left to go to, and by classmates, I mean like the actual people on the volleyball team went to go to, and some of the class members, but some people went to go there, and the game wasn't live streaming, and when it was just a live scoreboard, not actually streaming. So in my English class, we learned a little bit over history of English and American literature, and I can't remember what we learned about because that just stuff kind of like, you know, like, anyway, after that she let us have it as a study hall, and so I was working on my English paper. It's due tomorrow. I have 2 of them due tomorrow, one for a book. Not really a paper, it's just like a paper and you have to fill out questions on it about the book for extra credits. And then after that, I'm going to finish a paper that is due tomorrow, just because it's a paper that's due tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all tomorrow on Friday, and I'm just gonna end off with this. Goodbye, and thank you all for watching. See you in the future.